This is your boy DjinnGaming-Tv, and welcome back to another video. Sorry about the inconvenience. I've just been trying to get this stream set up. It's been kind of difficult. Had some technical issues, but it looks like we're in pretty good condition now. You just give me one moment. We'll get right to it. All right, we're ready to go. I'm currently, I had a bow that I melted down because I'm not trying to go with vulnerability damage with the crossbow. So we did find a bow, repeating serpent's bow, and we're going to use this because it has the stats we're looking for. And then we had a previous bow that you guys didn't get to see that I melted down that gave us a aspect that we were looking for, which was +8 to all my agility skills.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
So what we're going to do is we're going to fix this one up. Apply the stats that we need. We're looking for damage per Dark Shroud Shadow, because that's pretty powerful, and we have our Dark Shrouds mostly all the time. We got a 26% roll on the first shot, up to 35% chance though. But I'm just going to leave it be. I'm not going to worry about trying to re-roll it. And chance for Flurry to deal double damage. That would be pretty powerful. That gives almost 100% chance for Flurry to deal double damage. But I think what we're going to do here is we're going to change our Dance of Knives. That's what we're looking for. We're going to go ahead and hit a 35% chance on Dance of Knives. Or even better option might be to put our Dance of Knives on our swords. But I'm not going to do that right now because, for one, that's pretty costly, and I just upgraded those. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to go for the Dance of Knives on the bow for now, and then we'll leave it. That's dash. Shadow Clone. Ooh, nice. 35% Dance of Knives. Exactly what we were looking for. Sweet. Okay, so... Alright, now we need to switch out overpower damage because we don't overpower that often. It's only a 3% chance to overpower.
More loyal friends
So we got to take it over here. And another reason why I'm doing this, because I know some of you had questions about crafting. It takes the strongest build that you have, the strongest skills that you have, and upgrading their benefits, the benefits that they already have that are already powerful. See, we got crit speed. What do we have on here? We're going to lose a little bit of attack speed, but I'm not too worried about that because we're going to get +8, and our Dance of Blades is going to become insanely powerful. I wouldn't mind putting more into imbuement potency, but we're not doing that right now. Imbuement triggers an explosion. That's pretty nice. Twisting Blades. Here we go. Agility and Subterfuge +4. And since it's on a two-handed weapon, it's going to be substantially more powerful. It counts as a two-handed weapon and or sword. Even though it's not a sword, it still counts as a two-handed weapon. So you get that 50% increase. Because if you look on it, right here down there in the gray area, after the highlighted orange, and after it says it's a legendary item, it says amulets grant you a 50% bonus, and two-handed swords grant you 100% of the bonus. So it effectively doubles whatever aspect that is. All right, now we need to switch it out, and we need to re-roll one more thing on here. And guys, the power we're going to experience here is ridiculous. Switch out the overpower damage. We get health, even though I already have a health roll on there. I want a health roll on my two-handed weapon because I'm not going to have a whole lot of health on this character. Resource cost reduction wouldn't be a bad option, but I don't want that either because I want to expend my resource quickly. Damage over time, we don't need that. This is getting costly. So we're going to have to farm us some gold soon. 700k, I'm not sure I want to do that. So what so what we're going to do with that is we're going to save the roll. We're going to keep the health points and save the roll. All right. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and use this. We're going to use the bow. We're going to change it out. We're going to get +8 to agility and subterfuge skills. And we can place some more either jewels or runes in it. The runes tend to be more powerful.
Bright aura, brighter soul.
but I don't have anything that's worthy of putting in there right now. That's a pretty powerful bow, guys. See, 20, 25, 3. Look at that. Almost 500 power it gives us. And I don't even have to be using this bow to gain the power that it provides. It's incredibly powerful. We're going to go ahead and melt this down. Just having that bow equipped gives me all of the attributes that are on it. We need to go clear some more dungeons, gaining grim favors. What do we got here? Whispering Vault. We'll go complete this one. I like to pick the teleporter that's going to give me a straight run rather than having to maneuver around building and structures. Because normally you can just hop on your horse and run in a straight line to where you need to go, which is going to be much faster. Ew, guys, that is so much power.
I'm with you, friend.
Let me at him. That dealing double damage with my Dance of Knives is proving to be a good choice. Like I said, we'll switch those up when we are running, when we get us some new swords. Paragon 30. We're going to be at Ubers in no time, guys. And then we're going to have to do some pit farming here before too long. I do have to say I'm really pleased with how this build is coming along. It's just so powerful, and not only is it powerful, it's fun. And that's the most important part. Because what's the point if you're not having fun? We're using our flurry as our main damage outputter. I got hit with a controlled pairing effect there, and we still obliterated that thing in less than 2 seconds. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and roll out this chest armor only because it has the +2 concealment, which we're running, more life, and it's 750. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade this.
See some steel you need?
Dodge chance. Cool. I'm not investing too much into this. As long as we get what we're looking for, I don't want to invest too much into it because we're going to save our materials for our higher level gear. Pretty sure there's a weapon or a piece of armor or something that always implies imbuement. So the shadow imbue lasts for 1 second, or plus one additional cast. Um, I haven't been rolling with this because once I get that weapon, um, we'll be able to have it constantly without having to lose charges on it. So I kind of feel like it's redundant, especially once I'm pushing out enough DPS to um, deal with it. So flurry size, we're gonna go with flurry size. Chilling weight, flurry size 17%. I'm fine with that. What are we looking for? You have 8% increased dodge chance when you dodge. 4 to 5 for 8% of your maximum life when we dodge. And we're constantly dodging, so it gives us more defense capabilities. It's not as high as this one, but that's okay. We need to roll off thorns. We don't run thorns. It'd be kind of redundant anyway because that would require us to be hit, and we're not being hit. +2 to concealment, +2 to concealment, and we have 1 extra energy per second, which is nice. Alright, now we're going to melt this stuff down.
May your road be filled with
We're going to get
wonders.
on down the road with it. Now we're going to go hit well, let's do this real quick. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. One more level, and we get to choose where we're going to go with this build. Eldritch Bounty, you gain 3% poison, shadow, and cold maximum resistance. You gain 30% increased poison, shadow, and cold damage. plus 40% imbue damage, non-fizz damage, imbuement cooldown reduction. Seems pretty useful. Tricks of the trade, enemies damaged by your marksman skills increase damage from your cutthroat skills and vice versa. We're not using any marksman skills. I don't think any of these are marksman skills. They're not. Cheap shot. You deal 5% increased damage for each nearby enemy that is crowd controlled, up to 25%. A nearby staggered boss provides a maximum bonus. That's not bad, but it doesn't strike me as something, oh, we're going to definitely need that. Deadly ambush. You deal 30% increased critical strike damage to enemies affected by your trap skills. Again, I don't use trap skills. Lorana's Instinct. When inner sight gauge becomes full, you gain a 100% dodge chance for 2 seconds. Your core skills deal increased damage equal to 25% core damage bonus while inner sight gauge remains full. I don't use inner sight. Your ultimate skills gain an additional 20% damage from your damage with ultimate bonus and grant this bonus to all other skills for 10 seconds when they're cast. Current bonus is 0, maximum bonus is 40. That might be something we could figure out how to use. Exploit weakness, lucky hit. Hitting a vulnerable enemy has a 60% chance to increase your damage by 1% for 25 seconds, up to 25%. At 25 stacks, this bonus remains for 6 seconds before expiring. Cunning Stratagem. Your non-damage combo point bonuses are increased by 33% when you spend 3 combo points. Dance Macabre. Casting a mobility or subterfuge skill increases your damage by 30% for 10 seconds. Mobility or subterfuge. We do use subterfuge, I know that. Subterfuge, 1 subterfuge, 2 subterfuge. We use 2 subterfuge. Casting a mobility or subterfuge skill increases your damage by 30% for 10 seconds. So this is a constant upkeep we can use. Damage to elites, damage to healthy enemies, damage reduction from distance, close enemies, mobility, plus 3.0 subterfuge cooldown reduction, plus resistances. Man, these seem really underpowered for my play. You gain 3% increased poison, shadow, and cold damage, immune damage. I think we're going to go with this. This one. And maybe number 9. After that, I don't really know, man. I would have to... Maybe this one, the exploit weakness, which I don't really care much for. 60% to increase your damage by 1% for 25 seconds, up to 25%. So if you have a really high lucky hit chance, this stacks up pretty quick. At 25 stacks, this bonus remains for 6 seconds before expiring. So this is, you can have constant upkeep on this too as well. Maximum cold resistance armor, damage reduction while vulnerable, lucky hit chance vulnerable damage, exploit, plus lucky hit chance. So this gives us a base lucky hit chance of 5%, which isn't bad. And vulnerable damage. So they have to be vulnerable. So we have to figure out a way to get constant vulnerability. And you have to lucky hit them with the 60% rule. So that's like 3 different checks that it has to pass to just get 1 stack. Your build has to be based around that almost solely. The pit level 20. We'll see what we can do here.
Anything could be lurking here.
Not bad. The 20 seems kind of strong still. I can definitely feel the speed reduction. That guaranteed crit for 5 seconds is pretty powerful. Comes in handy. That vortex that pulls them all together is pretty strong too. Nice. Man, pit level 20 is not bad for this character level, guys. I'll tell you that much. See what it does against boss. It's tough, man. There we go. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That was tough. Um, yeah. I didn't think I was gonna melt that character, that boss monster that fast anyway. But yeah, not terrible. I'm gonna go ahead and grind another one. Now we got 5 points to allocate. Sword 750, leggings 750. Go ahead and take this first one. Oh, no, wait. Yeah. Go ahead and connect that. Attach board. Mobility cooldown reduction. We definitely need that. Subterfuge cooldown reduction. Definitely need that. There we go. Crack one more of these. You use your blade dance to get in on them. Or if you see yourself losing HP, you get out of the way with it. Because it gives you a form of attack. I wish it had the mobility tag skill on it, though. Because then that'd give us more options. Beautifully done. Oh my god. When we proc our ultimate skill, it resets the cooldown of concealment. And concealment, as soon as we break concealment, gives us unlimited crits for 5 seconds. We need some investment on our imbuement skill. These enemies definitely feel meaty. I love the artillery shrine. We make it into the Guardian's lair with the artillery shrine. That'd be what the business is, huh? Beautiful. Another clean run. Nice. Gotta level up just a little bit more. Let's see if we got anything useful. Gloves, sword, sword. Not really. The only thing useful is their item level 750. Give us some resistances. Let's check these stats right quick. They're getting there. Fire resistance is pretty decent. Lightning, cold, poison, shadow. Our crit chance is only 20%, but like I said, we have like a really high upkeep because of our concealment. Vulnerable damage isn't that high. Cutthroat. Dodge chance 21.4. But we also have this that gives us free dodge chances when we take damage. We get to dodge 9 attacks. On top of that 20%. Lucky hit chance. We need to get that up. Only 7.3, not very good. Our movement speed is almost capped already. Not bad, guys. I think I'm going to push the envelope a little bit here. Let's try a Torment 2. I don't think I'm quite ready for a Torment 2. I might take a death here, but we'll see how it happens. We'll see. Like I said, those monsters felt a bit tough already. We don't have max resistances. Well, we're still getting it, man. And depending on the boss monster we have to deal with. Guys, these monsters are so thick. Come on. There we go. Lord. Ooh. Damage over time is gross, guys. If I wouldn't have taken the damage over time resistance on our skill tree, we'd be dead right now for sure. God, he's tough. Thanks, guys. Oh my goodness. Bro. Oh, bro. Oh, I'm not sure I'll make it in the time frame needed, dude. Still staying alive, though. Oh, come on, die already. Oh, oh Lord. My flurry needs more fluidity. Oh, oh. Yeah, there we go. Lethal Shrine. Wonderful. Come on. If I make this one, it's going to be cutting it close. Come on. I think I'm getting stunned or something. Oh, no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, man. Dang it. My God. I'm hitting them with all crits, too. I am so sweaty right now, guys. It is unbelievable. Oh my God. Oh, bro. I kind of knew that was going to happen, man. These monsters are just too thick, boy. Lord. I was holding that down there for a minute, man. Nah, man, come on. There we go. Come on. I want to see how this boss fight goes. Whoa, man. Whoa. Come on, thing. Oh. I'm not going to be able to get hit by those things at all, man. If I get hit by those things, that's the fight is over with. Those things. Come on with it. There we go. Come on with it. Come on. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Not right now, Buff. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, my God, bro. Whew. Oh, my God. That was an exhilarating flight. At least we know what we can and can't do effectively. That's all I have for you guys for now. So if you like the stream, make sure you like, share, sub, and we'll see you on the next one. Until next time, guys, this has been Jim with Jin Gaming. Peace out.